Affairs Minister S Jaishankar is speaking in Lok Sabha on the issue of China and the skirmishes that took place in Tawang. Let's cut across live.
The graded penalties which apply, there's no confusion out here. For certain offences, death can apply. For certain offences, life imprisonment can apply. Certain offences, 10 years will apply. Certain offences, 14 years will apply. The court will decide which of these offences come under which category. Finally, sir, on the bilateral extradition and bilateral arrangement, I think Sri Adhiranjan Chaudhary ji has a very valid point. It is something we have covered under Article 14. I certainly appreciate what he said, that on this issue, the issue of countering piracy, there is a sense of unanimity in the House. So I hope that the entire House will support the bill.
एक बात बताइए, माननीय सदस्यगण, माननीय मंत्री जी ने बहुत डिटेल में एक एक व्यक्ति का जवाब दिया है। आपने जो जो इश्यू उठाए हैं, एक मिनट, आपका भी नाम लिया, आपका भी नाम लिया, आपका भी नाम लिया। अब आपके पास एक मिनट, आपके नेता टी.आर. बालू जी क्या बोलना चाहते हैं?
You have wrong information. He has misinformed the House. Actually, the Kachiti has been ceded.
आपको अगर आप ये
bilateral agreements of two executives only. Now, it has not been sanctioned with the Parliament of India. So that it is no way it is legal. So ministers simply pass on the buck to the Congress. So whether it is Congress or BJP or any government of this matter is not a settled one. This geography belongs, Kachitivu geography belongs to Raja of Ramnath, who is the king of Tamil Nadu at that time.
Okay.
Actually, this has been.
Mehtab ji, okay.
This has been considered by.
Sir,
Mehtab ji,
I fully appreciate.
एक मिनट, मेहताब जी एक मिनट, बालू जी प्लीज एक मिनट, प्लीज बालू जी एक मिनट प्लीज, प्लीज.
Nice to us. Is somebody, who is that somebody, sir? Somebody chief minister. He is an elected chief minister. He should mind his work. He should withdraw immediately. This is not fair on the part of external affairs minister. Just to inform.
B. Mehtab ji.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I fully appreciate the views that has been, the point that has come up by the External Affairs Minister. After a very long time, actually, we are discussing about anti-piracy. 2000 years ago, in the eastern coast, the Kalingan mariners had a flourishing maritime activity and they were fighting against piracy. During the 7th, 8th and 9th century, it was the Cholas who ruled the Indian Ocean and also conquered large part of Southeast Asia, and they were also fighting against piracy. And I am also remembered in the 16th century it was Chhatrapati Shivaji in the Arabian who fought against piracy. And in Sir, I'm coming to that. Sir.
Right. So the conversation that we missed was a very, very important statement that came from External Affairs Minister. Just we could cross live. He said that words like Pitayi should not be used for our Jawans. And in what context was that said? Rahul Gandhi, remember, had said that our Jawans at the border are being thrashed. A sharp retort to that coming in from External Affairs Minister. For more on what really was the conversation on the floor of the House, it's over to you, Madhav.
Well, absolutely. And in fact, this is during the course of the anti-piracy bill, or rather the maritime bill that is in fact being discussed. Number of issues that various members raised in the course of the reply to those various issues that had been raised by different members. S. Jaishankar making a statement that the word Pitayi should not have been used and that Jawan should not be criticized directly or indirectly. So very, very important words coming in from S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, on the floor of the House in the Lok Sabha while replying to various opposition queries on the maritime bill. Remember that in the House, in both the houses, we have seen issues relating to China being raised by various opposition political parties. And in fact, this morning we have seen how the opposition parties in the Rajya Sabha had given at least 7 notices for suspension of business and discussion as far as the issues relating to China and the LAC are concerned. We have seen how even in the second half, during the course of the appropriation bill discussion, how a former finance minister, P. Chidambaram, has sought to link what was happening during the course of the discussion with the government and saying that if the Prime Minister and the Chinese Premier met in Bali, did they discuss the issue of China, and saying that since the defense budget is mentioned, he has every right to know as a member whether China was discussed. Details of the discussion need not be shared. Now, of course, we're seeing the Lok Sabha, the government going on an offensive and in fact hitting out at the opposition. We remember how Rahul Gandhi had said that China, which beats up our soldiers, China जो हमारे जवानों को पीटती है border पे, which clearly is a statement that BJP had taken great offense to, saying that this is an insult to our forces, it is demoralizing for our forces as well. And this is something that the leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha, Piyush Goyal, also had said later after making a statement inside the House. The government, in fact, hitting right back at Rahul Gandhi for his comments relating to Jawan in the context of China.
And let's